You are watching Jesup High School Athletics on the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. We welcome you to the upper patio above the South Gym in Jesup, where your J-Hawk girls play host to longtime rival, the Wapsie Valley Warriors. These two teams met just a week ago, with the Warriors grabbing the win by the narrowest of margins at their place. Will the J-Hawks get redemption tonight, or will it be the Warriors with the season sweep? Good evening. I'm Luke Baldwin. Play-by-play announcer Nate Clayberg is out on assignment tonight, so I'll be going it alone, at least for the girls' game. As always, I'm sharing the patio with on-site producer Anthony Baugh and camera operator Eric Clark. The Wapsie Valley Warriors, led by head coach Kayla Ott, are just under 500 on the season, currently sitting at 8-9. The Warriors are coming off a tough loss to the Hudson Pirates, so I'm sure they'd love to notch their 9th victory of the season over the Jayhawks. Leading Wapsie in scoring is junior Peyton Curley, averaging 11.4 points per game. Senior Regan Barnes leads the team in rebounding at 5.5 per game, while Curley also leads the Warriors in assists with just over 2 per game. Your hometown Jayhawks, led by head coach Jordan Conrad, are in midst of yet another great season, sitting at 15-4 on the year and coming off a solid win against Columbus Catholic. The Jayhawks are definitely looking to take one back from the Warriors on their home court. The Jayhawks are led in scoring by junior Peyton Bowes, averaging 10.8 per game, with junior Olivia Nesbitt right on her heels at 10.3. Nesbitt is averaging nearly 6 rebounds per game, while Bowes rounds out the stat leader sheet with 2.6 assists per game. Again, this is Luke Baldwin bringing you live Jayhawk boys basketball action on the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. We'll now turn things over to PA announcer Dan Fox for the remainder of the game starting lineups.
And now for our Jayhawks, a junior number 2, Peyton Youngwood, a junior number 5, Sage Bain, a junior number 10, Peyton Bowes, a junior number 23, Olivia Nesbitt, and a senior number 32, Adrian Bolden. The Warriors are coached by Kayla Ott. The Jayhawks are coached by Jordan Conrad. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor our nation and flag while paying respect to our men in uniform around the world who protect our liberties and way of life with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome back for a little Jesup J-Hawk and Wapsie Valley Warriors basketball. I'm going to run through the starting lineup real quick in case you missed that. In fact, you did miss half of it because I ran my mouth too long. But for the Wapsie Valley Warriors, we've got Kenzie Snyder, a junior guard at number 14. Number 15, junior guard Peyton Curley. 24, senior forward Reagan Barnes. Number 30, freshman forward Bailey Murphy. And number 54, a senior center Lisa Riordan. For your Jayhawks, number 2, a junior guard Peyton Youngblood. Number 5, junior forward Sage Bain. Number 10, junior guard Peyton Bowes. 23, junior center Olivia Nesbitt. And rounding things out is your lone senior, number 32, Adriana Bolden. And we're into the action quickly as the Wapsie Valley Warriors pick up their first team foul. That foul going against Lisa Riordan. That sends Olivia Nesbitt to the line to shoot a pair. She will make the second of the two. And Jesup quickly into their full court press as the Wapsie Valley Warriors attempt to push the ball up the court. Wapsie a bit like Jesup, got a jump ball that's going to stay with the Warriors. They'll inbound under their own hoop. Jesup, or the Warriors, a bit like Jesup in that they also have a pretty young team. They're starting a couple of juniors and a freshman, but they do have a couple seniors on there as well. Drive inside, no good. That drive was Kenzie Snyder. Peyton Youngblood bring the ball up the court for the Jayhawks. Over to Bolden. Bolden looks to drive, kicks out to Nesbitt, who's going to take a long two. No good. Rebound Warriors. Bolden nearly has the steal, but does force the turnover as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Warriors in a, I was going to say a man-to-man, but it's kind of a 3-2 defense, it appears. A little zone defense. Olivia Nesbitt drives, kicks out to Youngblood, who drives, pass underneath to Sage Bain, who nearly wedges it, but it dislodges itself. Kind of a light crowd this evening for the Jayhawks and Warriors, which is uncommon for this matchup. A lot of history with these two teams, always a battle when the Warriors come to town or when the Jayhawks go to Wapsie. And these two teams coming off a real close matchup at the end of January, with the Warriors taking that one at home by one point margin. Peyton Bowes with the foul on the entry pass. It's Peyton's first foul, first team foul for Jesup. So not a ton of action in the early going here. Warriors back the other way. I think they're going to, yeah, they do call that a travel. Again, Peyton Youngblood getting the early point guard duties for the Jayhawks. Peyton Bowes in that off guard position, looking to continue on her hot streak against Columbus Catholic on Friday night, where she hit 4 3-pointers. She does attempt one here. It's in and out. Very close. Rebound Jesup back in Bowes' hand, where she drives, no good. A lot of contact there, no foul. I think she initiated most of that contact. Shot by Riordan, no good. Heading quickly back the other way. Three ball, no good. Bose considers the three, drives, and it's turned over. A little sloppy play early on here by both teams. Right as I say that, another turnover. Kind of a dangerous pass for the Jayhawks, but it turns into points off a Bolden drive and layup. Jesup looking for that double team, which they do. They're going to force a jump ball, and that's going to go to Jesup. No, that's going to stay with the Warriors. It was the third jump ball of the game already, apparently. Wapsie with the not an errant pass, but the recipient was not engaged in the offense at that moment. So that's going to turn back over to the Jayhawks as we see Peyton Youngblood take a seat in lieu of Emma Bose in for the Jayhawks. Emma quickly gets herself into the game by driving to the hoop. No good on the drive. Nearly rebounded by Olivia Nesbitt. Loses it, but it does touch a Warrior on the way out, so it'll stay with the Jayhawks. Oh, okay. Peyton Weber also into the game for the Jayhawks. Replacing Sage Bain. I got to credit my my sidekick for the evening, Dan Clayberg, who's sitting beside me here. He's listening in, wearing a headset tonight. He has some interest in potentially calling some games in the future, and we decided it was a good opportunity, especially with the season coming to a close quickly here. We'd get him on the air tomorrow night, so he's going to spend the evening listening in, and you're going to hear from Dan tomorrow evening. Nice rebound by Emma Bose, back up, and then quickly collides with a Warrior player. Emma is she spends a lot of time on the court, literally. But that's because she's such a hustler. But Dan Clayberg, of course, the son of Nate Clayberg, who is our general play-by-play man up here, but he's out of town this evening, so, and will be for the remainder of the week. So, as I said, Dan's going to listen in tonight, pick up a few things, and we'll put him on the air tomorrow night and see how he does. We'll plan on hazing him in some way, in some form as well. Pass inside, that's going to draw a foul. I believe that foul will be against Kenzie Snyder. No, I stand corrected. That's Callie Lampy, the senior forward, who snuck in on me while I wasn't paying attention. Emma Bose drive, no good. She gets blocked, but they're going to say that was a foul by Peyton Curley, the 5'4" junior guard. Peyton Curley, of course, the leading scorer for the Wapsie Valley Warriors at a little over 11 per game. Emma Bose no good on the first shot. That's going to bring Sage Bain back into the game for Adriana Bolden. And on the other side, we're going to see Reagan Barnes re-enter the game. We did have Emma Zabel check into the game at some point, which you probably picked up on at this point. I didn't mention her name when she came in, but she is in the middle under the hoop on defense there for the Jayhawks. The Jayhawks currently in a man-to-man press, or man-to-man defense. Rebound Sage Bain. She's going to go ahead and bring it up the court. Now over to Peyton Bose to get the offense going. had a foul, an off-ball foul. That foul against Emma Zabel. Emma's first foul of the evening, second team foul for the Jayhawks. Jesup still looking to get that trap and turnover, which they do. Emma Bowes. I gotta stop talking about Emma Bowes because every time I mention her name, she ends up on the ground. I'm starting to think I'm jinxing her. Poor kid probably has to take an ice bath when she gets home. Another trap by the Jayhawks. And near turnover, Peyton Weber with the outstretched hands, had it in her hands, bounced out, and then we're going to see a foul down low again against Zabel. So that's her second. I think that may bring her out. Yeah, Olivia Nesbitt's going to come in for her. And we see Peyton Youngblood back into the game for Peyton Bowes. And for the Warriors, Kinsey Snyder back into the game. I want to give a big shout out to our Jayhawk wrestling program who spent Saturday down in Coralville at the state duels and had an outstanding showing. They had the unfortunate draw of Don Bosco in the first duel of the day. And as we all know, Don Bosco's a tough draw for anybody in the state. In fact, they went on to win the duels, but Jesup rebounded and had a really nice victory over Hinton, and then finished the day with a really lopsided victory over our friends to the north, the Wapsie Valley Warriors. So the Jayhawks continue with just an outstanding season in the wrestling department, and we're looking forward to hosting regionals. Let's see, that's coming right up. What night is that? Anthony, do you recall? For now, we'll just say that it's coming up, and I'm sure. Of this week or next? Thursday of this week, okay. And we will be broadcasting that. We won't be. Oh, that's away. Okay, that was conference that we broadcast, yeah. Okay, so I better get back to basketball here. Jesup has extended their lead 9-2. I apologize for not getting names of those folks who have scored, but I will get this one. That was Taylor Schneider, the freshman forward for the Warriors. Ball out to Peyton Youngblood. Scans the situation, looking to get it inside, which she does to Olivia Nesbitt. She's going to draw a foul, a body. And that is going against Maya Barnes, the 5'7" sophomore guard. Maya wearing number 10 out near the half-court line for the Warriors. It's kind of fun to watch these Warriors. We spent a lot of time over at Wapsie Valley during the J League when all these girls were younger. So a lot of these names, I've seen them kind of grow up, and they've played our girls as they've grown up. So it's fun seeing them as freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors now. Really nice feed inside by Bailey Murphy. Will not result in any points, but nice court vision for the freshman. Peyton Youngblood moves the ball back and forth at the perimeter for the Jayhawks. Does turn the ball over, and that's going to go for a run out. Score right before the buzzer. Nice job by Kinsey Snyder to get that in before the buzzer sounded, and that's going to bring the quarter to a close at 11-7. Jayhawks with the lead. What started as a pretty messy quarter for both teams, filled with numerous turnovers by both teams. It cleaned up there towards the end of it, and we saw some points finally added to the board. Again, 11-7. A tightly contested game, just I think like we all expected here. Again, these two teams played each other late in January, and the Wapsie Valley Warriors came away with a 1-point victory there. So I personally would love to see our Jayhawks get some revenge here tonight. Take this one at home, but we've got 3 more quarters of action to see how that goes. The Warriors coming back out with what appears to be their starting. Well, no, they're going to come out. They're going to come out with Kenzie Snyder. Give me a second here. We've got Reagan Barnes, Lisa Riordan, Anna Curley, and we've got one more out there that I'm going to need to Peyton Curley. Jayhawks, Adriana Bolden, Peyton Bowes, Peyton Youngblood, Olivia Nesbitt, and Sage Bain. Warriors currently moving things around the perimeter, inside, outside. 3-point up, no good. Rebound Jayhawks. Peyton Bowes tries to take that back. Nice hustle play for Kenzie Snyder. Gets her hand in there, tips it away, but that does go out of bounds, so it's going to stick with the Jayhawks. Peyton Bowes back at point guard. Adri Bowden driving. Going to get that taken away by Anna Curley, the senior, the elder of the Curley sisters. Nice defense by Olivia Nesbitt. Nearly caught that one, but it does bounce out of bounds, so it's going to stay with the Warriors. Going to get a foul on the Jayhawks. That foul against Adriana Bolden. That's Bolden's first foul of the night, first team foul for the Jayhawks in this second period. As you all know by now, those team fouls do reset each quarter with the team in the bonus after 5 fouls and shooting 2 from that point after. Another quick foul by Bolden, so that gives her 1-2 just within the matter of a few seconds. So Emma Bowes comes in to spell her. Ball off Peyton Bowes, going to stay with the Warriors. Barnes with the shot attempt, no good. Quickly back the other way by Bain. Emma Bowes with the 3-ball. Emma not as prolific with the 3 as her sisters Peyton and Jaden, but very capable of dropping that. And then the Jayhawks force a turnover. And are going to get a chance at maybe making this a 5 or even 6-point possession. Nice feed inside by Peyton. Peyton Bowes to Sage Bain. Sage Bain does get denied, but Jayhawks going to retain that ball. Olivia Nesbitt drive, kicks out to Bain to Bose. Bose, three, no good. Rebound Wapsie. Ball swatted away by Bose. Emma Bose with the ball in hand. Nice feed inside from Nesbitt to Bose, but it's stolen away. A lot of steals in this game. Both teams struggling with ball security. Just need to get stronger. Stronger with that ball. Good hustle by Peyton Curley. Try to save that ball before it goes out of bounds, but it is going to sail out, so Jesup will take over with just over 5 to go in the second quarter. Little jumper inside, no good for Nesbitt. That usually automatic for Nesbitt. Surprised to see that one roll out. 3 attempt, no good by Murphy. Foul on the rebound. Lisa Riordan. I believe that now that's Lisa's second foul, so she's going to take a break from this game and be replaced by Maya Barnes. We're also going to see Sage Bain go to the bench. In for her is Emma Zoppel. Emma, one of the numerous freshmen, get minutes on this team. That's a bad call there. The refs are going to talk this over. That ball doesn't get swatted away. Interesting. Not sure how a ball can be over and back when the ball is swatted away by the defense, but that one's going to stand. No harm done as Emma Bose gets the rebound. Peyton Bose shot, no good. Emma Bose there. Not sure what happened there, but the ball's going back to the Warriors. Near steal by Emma Bose. Hustling down the court as always. Taylor Schneider checks into the game for the Warriors, sporting the bright red, burnt orange shoes. Coming up behind you, Peyton, or Emma. So Emma Bose gets the ball taken away. Emma Zabel gets it back, forces a jump ball, but that ball is with the visitors. Trapped by the Jayhawks. That's going to be a 5-second call. Oh, I stand corrected. That's a timeout by Coach Kayla Ott. Kayla, man, I believe this is her 3rd season as head coach. Doing a nice job with the girls. She has brought kind of a different sense of, I don't know, determination to her squad. They're definitely playing a different brand of basketball, I think, than we saw for a number of years there, and that's no discredit to anybody else that has been in the program. She's a different person, different philosophy, different coaching style, and I think in general the kids seem to be responding well to her. Jump shot. Maya Barnes. That puts Maya in the book with 2. Peyton Bowes looking to drive, has to kick back out. At the top of the key with Nesbitt back to Bowes. Jesup has a tendency to drive down into what I like to call no man's land down there on the baseline. That's a real nice place for defenses to collapse and get you in a bad situation real quick. That worked out for the Jayhawks off the inbounds, though, as Peyton Bowes knocks down her first 3 of the game. Also her first points of the game. Pretty good defense there by Emma Bowes. She was hoping for the charge. She's not going to get it. They're going to ding her with her first personal foul of the night. And that, of course, is going to send Regan Barnes to the line. Regan does get the first free throw to drop. Try to make it a 2-point play here for the Warriors. And that one's a little strong. And on the rebound, Jesup will draw a foul. And that foul is going to be committed by Anna Curley. Under 3 to go in this first half for Jayhawk Warrior basketball here in Jesup. Emma Zabel, nice rebound. 3-point attempt by Peyton Bowes gets absolutely hammered, so that's going to send her to the line to shoot 3. That foul coming by way of Anna Curley. Anna's first foul of the evening. They call that a two. No, she is shooting 3. Adriana Bolden, Emma Bowes back into the game for the Jayhawks. Bailey Murphy in for the Warriors. Bolden unable to convert either of the first 2, see if she can get a third, and she will. That brings the Jayhawks to 19-9, 10-point lead over the Warriors. Jesup quickly into that trap that has caused so much problems for the Warriors this evening. Emma Bowes steal, one of her many on the season. Unfortunately, does make an errant pass, which is taken back by the Warriors. Adriana Bolden playing tight defense there, nearly gets the turnover. That ball sails out of bounds. I thought Peyton Bowes may have touched it, but the ref did not see it, or it didn't happen, one of the 2. So she'll bring the ball up for the Jayhawks. Jayhawks currently have 3 team fouls to Waverly's 4. And the Waverly Warriors just pick up their 5th team foul, so that's automatically going to send Emma Zabel to the line, which she would have gone to the line for that one regardless, since it was a shooting foul. But every foul that the Warriors get from this point on will be a shooting foul as Emma missed her first shot. Too strong on the second as well. Rebound Warriors. Jesup struggling from the free throw line tonight, which you hate to see, especially in a game, that was so close a week ago at Wapsie. You just never know; those free throws may come into play and be important. Nice rebound by Olivia Nesbitt. Right place, right time, puts it right back up for the easy deuce. Timeout called by Coach Ott. She wants to talk things over with her squad, who is now down 20-9 with just about a minute to play in the first half. Cheerleaders on the far side trying to get our limited student section excited. They have, at very least, brought some excitement to the man next to me here tonight. Again, Dan Clayberg, sharing the patio with me, learning a little bit about calling games. It's unfortunate that he's trying to learn a little bit about calling these games from me, because he's going to learn nothing but bad habits. But he'll learn something nonetheless. And then tomorrow night he's going to join us again for the girls' game and put on the old headset. And we're gonna mic him up tomorrow night, give him the opportunity to call some games. So we'll see how that goes, as we've got Coach Joe Smines creeping up behind for a little halftime interview. We'll get him on here, and he's stating facts, suggesting that Dan may be a huge upgrade over me tomorrow night. That is no joke. The Warriors pushing it inside, trying to get some easy baskets. No good. Again, both teams, or at least the Warriors more so than the Jayhawks at this point, just struggling to get those bunnies. But the Warriors also committing another foul, which is going to send Emma Bowes to the line to shoot a pair. Emma good on the first one. Jayhawks have not been very efficient at the line so far tonight, so it would be nice to see them maybe buck that trend a little bit and get another one from Emma here and then continue that. And she does get the friendly roll on that. Jesup still in that full court press, trying to create a trap situation wherever and whenever they can. They've gotten many turnovers tonight over that. A little jumper by Bailey Murphy, no good. Rebound Jayhawks. Again, as usual, back quickly. Up, no good by Emma Bowes. Rebound Warriors. They're going to call a foul. I think that's going to go on Peyton Weber. That's Peyton's first foul of the evening. A little bit of body. Emma Bowes always looking for that steal. Nearly had it a second ago. But instead, on the rebound, Peyton Curley is going to commit her second foul of the evening. Again, everything's shooting for the remainder of the period here, so Peyton Weber is going to go to the line, see if she can get a couple. After her first shot, I think we're going to see Reagan Barnes check back into the game. And we do. And she's going to send Peyton Curley to the bench. Peyton Weber no good on the second. Deep three. Bank is open, courtesy of Maya Barnes. So that helps the score situation for the Warriors quite a bit as they head into halftime here in about 2 seconds. Three-pointer no good for Peyton Bowes. So that's going to bring the first half to a close with the score of 23-12. And we're going to go ahead and throw Coach Smines on the mic now to put Coach.
Huge upgrade up here with Dick. Huge upgrade.
Hold on, we got to get you going. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right, Coach. That is a huge upgrade. We're letting him listen in tonight, and I was like, was hoping he could pick up a few things here tonight, but he's just going to pick up a bunch of bad habits. So
I mean, when I think top color guys in the business, I thank you, Luke. Major League Baseball.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Bob
man,
Uecker.
let's start off with Saturday. We saw each other down at State for the high school state duels where Jesup had a heck of a showing. Tough first draw. We mentioned that earlier on the mic, but what'd you think?
Well, first time ever going to state duels. I've never been to it before. As a spectator or now with the school going down, so cool atmosphere, good place to have it, good atmosphere for our kids to wrestle in. Yeah, we got the 6 seeds who had to wrestle Bosco, and they showed why they're the best team in 1A yesterday or on Saturday. But great response from our guys to win, beat Hinton and beat Wapsie again to get 5th. So great dual season for us, and now on to individual districts on Saturday.
Yeah, and I was bummed. Everybody knows Don Bosco's great.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? We got to wrestle Don Bosco right out of the gate down there. But by the same token, you want to be the best. You got to beat the best. So,
exactly.
And like you mentioned, man, great response from the team. So yeah, congrats to Coach Gross and the team. They're just having a phenomenal season. So back to basketball here. I feel like we just played these guys.
Yeah, it seems like every other year, we play these guys twice in a week or twice in 10 days, and it's never easy with these guys. A ton of respect for Coach McCown. Always have, and can do so even though their record's not what they want this year. They have a young team, a team that is talented, but just young, going through some growing pains. But they'll be extremely well coached. I've watched them take South Hardin down to the wire. I watched them take them Union down to the wire. Well, all within the last 2 weeks. So we know we got to be ready tonight versus them no matter what the record is. And obviously there's a lot to play for us tonight. We want to win the conference championship outright tonight here at home again, and so we got to be ready to go.
Yeah, and I mean, you nailed it. You just can't lay down on any team coached by Marty McCown.
Never.
I mean, he's been doing this for far too long for anybody to think, oh, I can, even though they got, 2 wins on the season, they could come in and sneak one out.
100%.
Yeah. So
I've watched enough games of them to know that, the Bamey boy's a good player.
Yep.
Bergman, 6'7", good player. And they got some young guys starting to come in, too, that do a good job. So, like I said, I've seen them play well in spurts, and even, against Union and South Hardin, who were both quality ball clubs. So, this game is never easy with them. They do a lot of stuff you don't see throughout the year, only when you play these guys.
Yep.
So the preparation's a little different. Now we've played them twice in a week. We actually prepared for them once earlier in January because we were supposed to play them. So I feel comfortable with our game plan, our execution on that. Now I got to go and do it.
Yeah. And so, as you mentioned, a victory tonight for the Jayhawks would clinch the what do we call that now? Is it a conference championship, a pod championship?
We call it a conference still.
Okay.
So we had East, West, and Central all conference championships.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we're next year will be the last year of that setup for basketball. In 2025, we'll actually go to a full 15-team.
Oh, really?
We'll have one champion in 25-26.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Unless something changes conference-wise by then, which at this rate you never quite know with how things are moving and shaking. So
I heard a rumor from I don't know if I should put much credit into this. It was a rumor given to me by my mother-in-law, who is from New Hampton, and she had heard that the Chickasaws might be joining our conference.
That rumor I've not heard, but I will say I've been in the league long enough to know that all those avenues have either been pursued or will continue to be pursued as we go through here. So it's a fluid situation. It will be a fluid situation. It's kind of like the college world right now. There's a lot of action up in that conference, the Northeast Iowa, with teams leaving, getting out of it. Waverly's now not in the league, so who knows?
Well, and it's interesting because I think that I know that some of the schools in that conference had been pushing for Waverly to maybe leave that conference for a while, but now it's to the point where maybe the conference is just potentially going to dissolve.
Then I think a couple have tried to get in the Upper Iowa League, which is interesting because those schools are predominantly small 2As or 1A schools, and now you want Decorah and Waukon going there. That's kind of interesting to me, but we'll see. There's a lot of movement. I saw a guy had a projection on Twitter the other day that had 4 divisions in the NICL.
Really?
I'll say that's not something we've talked about, but all cards are on the table at this point. We have to, as a conference, be aware of what could happen and be prepared for something to happen. So
super conferences.
Yeah, it's just like college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's the team looking? Is everybody healthy? Everybody ready to play?
We're healthy, ready to go. So I think we've hopefully gotten through, knock on wood, through our injuries and some of the knick-knacking stuff, and illnesses is still a little bit going around. But our guys are healthy, ready to go. hopefully we can stay that way through the rest of the year here and give ourselves a chance to win tonight, win the conference, and then turn around and do it again tomorrow and Thursday, and then postseason play begins for us in a week from Thursday.
It's hard to believe that we're already at that point in the season.
Yeah, it was weird. That first part was pretty smooth sailing. Then we got that 2 weeks where we didn't play, made things really, really interesting. So now you're just playing game after game after game after game. So that's something we got to consider too as we go through here, making sure we get enough rest and don't overdo it in practice. So
I'm interested to hear what you have to say. So when this season started, I mean, frankly, there was some bad basketball we saw early on. And the evolution of this team and how they've kind of come together, I mean, talk about that. It's been kind of impressive to watch.
So it kind of emulates our I will say our preseason in terms of spring and summer. Like, we go to spring league, we go to some summer league camps, obviously work in the summer and open gyms and workouts and camp. It was kind of that way too. It was like at times it was pretty good, at times it looked really, really bad. And what I mean by bad is we got a long way to go. We're still going to be competitive. We're still going to be a chance to win games, but if we want to get to where we want to get to, we got to get a lot better. And in the first part of the year, I don't think we ever quite got connected, and there was a lot of reasons for that. Illnesses, injuries. I mean, there was after the Hudson game, we had 3 starters laying on the sideline for 2 days and just played in the Denver game without practicing, and we showed that the first 16 minutes of that game and played a great 60 minutes to end it. Same thing versus Union here. I mean, that game had gotten moved to another day, and once again, we weren't quite prepared. People were illness, sick, injuries. We just never got quite connected. And I think the last 6 weeks we've finally shown, and Landon Vogel's a great example of that. He's finally healthy. He's finally healthy. He's gone through multiple games, multiple practices, consistently without missing, and now we've gotten a lot better because of that. And we're starting to gel together. This group's always got along. It just took a little bit to get connected and at the right time.
You mentioned Landon Vogel. I mean, we've talked a lot about him over the past couple broadcasts. I mean, that kid is really, like, over the last half dozen games or less here, he's impressed the heck out of me.
I think Nate asked me about it about a week ago, and I said, well, if you think about it, last year he was a sophomore playing varsity. He was our sixth, seventh man, only played about 6 games. Then he got hurt. Missed the whole part of the rest of the whole year, was never really healthy through spring or summer. Came back, sprained his ankle twice again before Christmas. Now is finally starting to get some consistency, and you're seeing the type of player he is. I mean, he had 34 in a JV game as a freshman 2 years ago, so obviously he can play. He's worked hard in the weight room to put himself stronger and more physical, and now he's getting used to playing at the varsity level, and you're seeing what he's made of. So.
Well, it's great to see. So we got Wapsie here tonight. Hopefully we can get the season sweep against the Warriors tonight, and then we've got Dyke New Hartford coming to town tomorrow. Obviously, that's going to be a game.
Always tough. They're 500, but they're always good. They got good athletes, and they expect to win. So it'll be a battle.
Let's see. So we got them. Who do we have? I haven't even looked.
We go to Waukon on Thursday to end the regular season. That's boys only. So, that's a triple header there, and then we'll be done for a week. So we got our postseason pairings came out today. We got a bye. Then we'll play the winner of Denver and Crestwood on Thursday the 15th, I think that is. So.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, if you would have told me at the beginning or earlier in the season that you were going to be, 13-5 at this point, I would have looked at you like you had 3 heads, but but here we are. I mean, you guys have really put together a great season. We can go in, hopefully pick up some wins here to close regular season, go into postseason with some confidence, and see what we can do.
I give a ton of credit to our guys, especially our upperclassmen, Kale, Shizzle, and Treptow and Jack have done a tremendous job leading us, and our staff's done a great job of staying with it. Mike, Steve, Nick, Brock, and Rodney, great staff we have to keep working with the guys, keep pushing them along, and now we got a chance to win the conference tonight. So
that's great, man. Congratulations on a great season. Keep going, and look forward to getting Nate back up here so he can actually ask you some good questions.
You're doing a great job, Bob Euchre. So thank you.
All right, thanks, Joe. All right. So that was head boys basketball coach. Little technical difficulty there. Head boys basketball coach Joe Smines joining me at half to talk about his boys who are really having a great season. As speaking of great seasons, Peyton Bowes, what a great segue. She comes out and knocks down her second 3 of the game, and I think that'll bring her total to 6. But I gotta wait for the side panels to illustrate that before I can confirm it. 7. She got a. That's right. She got that the tail end of the 3-point foul shots in there. Jesup working the ball around the perimeter. Peyton Bowes again. That's number 3 for Peyton Bowes. I love it, man. That confidence built in the last game, and she's extending that here tonight. (29-12) in this third quarter. Little jumper, nothing but net for Peyton Curley. Peyton Youngblood quickly back the other way. And I've talked about this before with Peyton Youngblood. You know, she was recently moved to point guard, and I think it's been just a great move for Peyton Youngblood, for Peyton Bowes, and for the Jayhawks as a whole for a number of reasons. One, you know, Peyton Bowes moving to shooting guard really allows her the opportunity to get herself freed up in space and do what she does best, which is score the basketball. You know, we've seen that last game. We're seeing it here tonight. Peyton Youngblood has grown so much in this season alone. She constantly has her head up, bringing that ball up the court. Very rarely is the ball still in her hands by the time she reaches half court. She's always moving it up to the open person, getting that offense going quickly, which helps keep the defense off balance. And then as a whole, I think it's resulted in some good play by the Jayhawks. And then you can always go back. Nice pass inside from Baldwin to Youngblood. You can always go back to Peyton Bowes at point guard, so it gives us a couple options, and that, again, makes it more difficult on a defense when they have to prepare for 2 different point guards as opposed to 1. What'd I miss there, Dan? Points? Every night, you're fine, Dan. I was just, I was looking at my phone, which I do from time to time, and forget what my job is here. We've got a selfie request from Old Man Clayberg, wanting a picture of young Clayberg, Dan, who is by my side here tonight listening in. We've mentioned that a couple times, and we're going to see if he's learned anything tomorrow when he goes on the air with me for the girls' game as Dyke New Hartford comes to town. That's of course going to be a tough battle for the Jayhawks. Dyke New Hartford, the #1 team in the state, with just weapon upon weapon upon weapon at every position. Bain, Youngblood, or I should say Peyton Youngblood, Bolden, Peyton Bowes, and Nesbitt take the court for the Jayhawks. Snyder, Curley, Riggin Barnes. Who else do we have down there? We've got Bailey Murphy, and rounding it out, Lisa Rewarden for the Warriors. Emma Bowes gonna step in for Adriana Bolden as Bolden picks up her 3rd early in the 3rd period here. I should say just about halfway through the 3rd period. Long shot attempt by Murphy, no good. That's going to go out of bounds and back to the Jayhawks. Emma Bowes considers that three, passes it off. Her sister Peyton Bowes with a nice feed inside to Sage Bain, who makes a great move but cannot get that ball to fall for her. Just got to get those shoulders squared a little bit more to the backboard and use that corner, Sage Bain. Callie Lampy, 5'6" senior forward, into the game for Wapsie. Wapsie set to inbounds. Jayhawks still in that full court press. And some people might think, well, why are you with a 31-14 lead, why are you full court pressing? Well, there's a good example of why you're still doing it, because Wapsie's a solid team. They can score on you in bunches if you allow them to, and they beat us last game. So that's why you keep that full court press on. There you go. Kinsey Reward looks at a three, doesn't hesitate to take it. Somebody said shoot it, so she shot it and she made it. Nothing but net. Peyton Bowes going to try it at the other end. The varsity or Wapsie's varsity boys squad encouraging Rewarden to take that shot, so I suppose she's got to share some of that credit with them. Sometimes you just need a little encouragement to do what you know you can do. Peyton Weber to the line to shoot a pair. Or was that an and one? I missed the shot, so Peyton Weber with the three-point play. Peyton, of course, another one of the freshmen for the Jayhawks, having an outstanding season, getting a lot of playing time as a freshman, which is not uncommon for Coach Conrad coached teams. This year alone, we see a lot of Emma Zabel, a lot of Peyton Weber. We've even seen quite a bit of, for example, Marley Shizzle. We see her from time to time. Emma Bowes is a sophomore, but Emma last year was a big piece to the Jayhawk puzzle. Last year as a freshman, she saw a ton of time. We got a number of girls that come off the bench. Amanda Treben-Boyd, we've seen her a fair amount this year. So Jordan Conrad, Coach Conrad, not afraid to play freshmen if he feels like they can add value. In fact, every player on this team right now played as a freshman. Peyton Bowes was a starting point guard as a freshman. Peyton Youngblood got a ton of minutes as a freshman. Then, of course, sometimes you have to play freshmen out of necessity, which does happen as well. Peyton Bowes knocks down that free throw. And will not get the second one. So I think Jayhawks shooting about 50% from the line on the night. Not a great night for them. Reagan Barnes, Taylor Schneider in for the Warriors, and Coach Conrad is going to call a 30-second timeout to talk things over. Schneider, 5'10", freshman forward, and I don't believe we've seen her tonight. I could be wrong. So we'll see what she's got up her sleeve. Well, she doesn't have any sleeves, but we'll see what she can do. She has been in. I remember those shoes. And she's even in the scorebook. So once again, Luke Baldwin proving that he really doesn't pay attention during these games. And likes to talk in the third person. And about shoes, for sure. Nice defense by Peyton Weber and Emma Bowes down low. They're going to kick it out. 3-point, no good. Should have come away with the rebound there. We had 3 Jayhawks right in the vicinity, but not one of them could get it in their hands. So the Warriors going to get another opportunity here. No good on the shot, but does get fouled in the act. That's going to send somebody to the line here, and I've got a long ponytail in front of her number, so I don't even know who we're looking at right now. Oh, wow. Sage Bain Nesbitt in for the Jayhawks. And that was Maya Barnes at the free throw line. And Bowes looks at the 3, passes it up, drives inside, out, kicks out to Peyton Bowes, in and out. Couple of vocal Wapsie fans underneath me. Displeased with something, I'm not sure what. Nice step through by Emma Bowes. Looks like she may have taken an elbow to the nose. That nose takes a beating. We talked about that last week. I won't go back down that road. I feel bad enough for continuing a conversation that everybody else up here should have thought I should have ended long before I did. Emma no good on the first shot and a little strong on the second. Olivia Nesbitt there to clean things up though, and the nice jumper. That was Olivia's 7th point on the evening. In and out for Lampy. And Adriana Bolden is going to check back into the game for the Jayhawks. Adriana playing with 3 fouls tonight, or at this point in the game, so maybe has to tune down her aggressiveness just a bit, but I doubt she will. She's always aggressive. Emma Bowes, 3-pointer. 2nd 3-pointer of the night for Emma Bowes. That brings her total to 14. She's having a phenomenal game, as she has for the second part of this season, really. Peyton Bowes, steal, run out, layup, good. 42-21 Jayhawks as the third period comes ever closer to an end here. Shot no good for the Warriors. Rebound Jesup. Emma Bowes up the other way. Fires a bullet up to her sister. Can't get the roll. It's turned into a bit of a race here in these final seconds of the 4th quarter. And now here we are racing up towards the Jesup hoop again. Peyton Bowes, 3, got it. Peyton Bowes matching her 3-point makes tonight with her 3-point makes the last time we saw this team on the court, which was Friday night. Jayhawk girls doing work as they go into the fourth and final quarter with a 45-21 lead over the Wapsie Valley Warriors. So I'm going to say that they were not happy with the result of the game in Fairbank and have decided, you know what, we're going to do things a little differently here tonight in Jesup. So both coaches, Coach Jordan Conrad, Coach Kayla Ott, talking things over with their squads. Coach Conrad certainly thinking about, okay, how can we maintain this lead? What do we need to do to stay engaged, stay aggressive, stay motivated? And Coach Kayla Ott talking about what do we need to do to get ourselves back into this game. I would say the Jayhawk press has been the difference tonight. They put that on pretty well, and the double teams have been very effective in turning the ball over. First half, there was a lot of turnovers both ways. The Jesup Jayhawks have had their fair share of turnovers tonight as well, but they've cleaned that up a little bit here in the second half. Warriors look to go inside quickly out of that break. Jayhawks doing a nice job on defense. Of course, right when I say that, Sage Bain does commit a foul. First team foul of this fourth quarter for either team. Sage's second of the night. Riordan with the shot and good. Peyton Youngblood very comfortable just moving the ball, distributing the ball tonight. I wouldn't mind seeing her take one of those open looks and try to get herself a three as Peyton Bowes fires again. No good that time. That foul is going to go against Olivia Nesbitt on the rebound. Olivia's second. Jesup's second team foul. Jesup still in that full court press as we enter the fourth period. Bailey Murphy attempting to bring the ball up for the Warriors. Met with some resistance, but they do get it across that center line. And Murphy will take a three, no good. Rebound, Adriana Bolden, who's on a run out. Up, unable to convert it, but does draw a foul. I believe that foul will go against Murphy. And it will. That's the second team foul. Or I'm sorry, second foul against Murphy. First team foul for the Warriors. Adriana Bolden gets the first of the two-shot foul. We've got Lampy, Curley, and I think Barnes. I'm sorry, not Barnes. LaRue. Lampy, Curley, and LaRue into the game for the Warriors. Isabel LaRue, a 5'6" senior guard. Foul against Jayhawks. That's going to go against Peyton Young. I thought Peyton Youngblood, they called that on Sage Bain. Sage's third. Jesup's team third team foul. Riordan knocks down the first, brings her total to 9. Trying to make it 10 with this foul. And she is unable. Rebound, Bowes. Rebound, Bolden. She's going to get fouled. Kaylee Lampy. That's Lampy's third foul. Second team foul for the Warriors. Peyton Youngblood back at point guard. Jayhawks move it around the perimeter, look for an open shot. Nice cut and pass inside. Youngblood and Weber cannot convert. Warriors really struggling to find many open looks here from the jump. Jesup just really nice job of defense as a whole. Warriors do get about 3 offensive rebounds there, which no coach likes to see that. You want to limit those offensive rebounds. And then to top it off, we're going to commit a foul, which sends Snyder to the line. Zabel, Emma Bowes into the game for the Jayhawks. Anna Curley in for the Warriors. Peyton Curley also in for the Warriors. So the sisters taking the court. Just over 4.5 to go in the fourth and final period here. Peyton Weber can't get that shot to drop, but she does get fouled. She's going to go to the line, shoot a pair. Schneider with the foul. Weber gets the first. Gets a little congratulatory pat on the back by Emma Bowes. And again, misses the second. Kind of the theme for the evening. Good look inside by, nice look inside by Adriana Bolden to Zabel. And Zabel makes a fantastic move. Rolls out. She will not miss that next year. Again, Zabel just a freshman. She's going to make that all night next year. Anna Curley in the meantime with the three-pointer. It's Anna's first points of the evening. Jayhawks continuing to keep that ball. Adriana Bolden fouled. Some unnecessary extracurriculars there that we need to clean up from our game. Emma Bowes short on the three-pointer. Questioning her decision there. I thought it was a good decision, Emma. You've made 2 of those tonight. There's nothing wrong with that shot. You just got to get your legs into it, girl. Nice feed by Peyton Bowes to sister Emma Bowes. Emma can't convert it. Man, they just in and out all night tonight for the Jayhawks. Adriana working hard, gets the turnover. Boy, this is just turnover after turnover. for both teams. Brielle Parkus finally commits the foul there at the end of that back and forth, and that's going to send Emma Bowes to the line. Wapsie Valley with a plethora of girls re-entering the game, all of which we've seen at one point or another throughout the night. Emma good on the second. Double team by Jesup causing some problems. But Wapsie gets out of it, and then nice work by Reagan Barnes. Patient, throws a fake. Defender Emma Bowes flies by, and Reagan able to get 2 points for herself. Peyton Bowes three, another one. Peyton Bowes with, I believe, 5 3-pointers on the evening. That brings her total to 19. And I think that's the highest score Peyton's had in a bit here. So once again, good to see her, kind of breaking out of that slump that she was in for a bit there. I don't know if I'd call it a slump, but certainly wasn't scoring at the pace that she wants to be scoring. So tonight is just another good way to build that confidence. Emma Zabel tries to make a little shot underneath, draws a foul. Foul against Reagan Barnes. Reagan's second. And again, Wapsie Valley with 5+ fouls against the Jayhawks. So Jesup will continue to shoot a pair at every foul, and so far continue to go no better than 50%, as we do once again. I suspect Coach Conrad and staff will probably focus on some foul shooting in practice over the next week. Of course, not tomorrow night, as again we host Dyke New Hartford. Peyton Youngblood checks back in. Peyton Bowes heads to the sideline. Emma Bowes comes up with the ball after the turnover. Ball out of bounds, going to stay with the Jayhawks. For the first time tonight, we're going to see Amaya Thalba. I was made aware tonight that we've been saying her name incorrectly the entire season. So our apologies to Amaya. And it is Amaya Thalba with the TH. Little inside-outside action for the Jayhawks. Peyton Weber looking to score the basket there, but gets pretty aggressively fouled by a pair of Warriors. They're going to go ahead and put that one on Maya Barnes as the Jayhawk boys basketball team waits in the wings for their opportunity to take the court. Peyton Weber hits the first. Let's see if she can make it 100% this trip. Brielle Parkus back into the game. And look at there. She does it. I did not jinx that one. That's Jinxing people is usually my specialty. Shot by the Warriors, no good. Zabel onto the ground, comes up with it, jump ball. That's going to stay with the Warriors. I stand corrected. That's going to go to the Jayhawks. I don't know what we're doing with the possession arrow on the board, but it's not correct. They're getting it switched, but it's pointing to the wrong team. Peyton Weber looking to make that pass down low, but pretty congested there. She probably wants to kick that one back out to the perimeter or just go up with a little mid-range jumper herself. Under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. Shot no good by the Warriors. Amaya Treben-Boyd made her way into the game when I wasn't looking. And I think I called Amaya a freshman earlier. Amaya is not a freshman. Amaya is a junior. I think, Dan, you may have tried to correct me on that when I said it earlier and I wasn't picking up what you were laying down. Rebound, Youngblood. And I think she's going to hold this one. Let the clock run out. And we're going to see the Jesup Jayhawks avenge their loss, which occurred about a week ago at Wapsie, where the Jayhawks lost by 1, but they're going to avenge that loss tonight and come away with the win here tonight.
One away. No, we didn't. Boys did.
Yeah. So again, the girls they do get the win here tonight in fairly convincing fashion. Sorry, I had a little technical difficulty there, but we've got it straightened out now. But we're about set to start the boys' game, so we are going to break away for a short time here. I do want to remind you that, well, first of all, you're watching the Jesup High School Athletics on J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. But as a reminder, we do invite you to join us again tomorrow night for more J-Hawk basketball action as the boys and girls welcome Dyke New Hartford to town. And as a reminder, we're going to have a younger Clayburgh on with us tonight, Dan Clayburgh, a junior here at Jesup, wants a little experience on the mic, so we're going to bring him up here and mic him up, and I'll have somebody else to talk to tomorrow night, so that'll be nice. For Jason Pilcher and our entire crew, on-site producer Anthony Ba, and Jason Pilcher will actually be calling the boys' game with me. But for our on-site producer Anthony Ba, camera operator Eric Clark, I'm Luke Baldwin at Jesup Community Schools in Jesup, where the final score is your Jesup Jayhawks 54, Wapsie Valley 31. To watch this entire game on replay as well as other previous Jesup High School athletic events, go to the video section on our Facebook or YouTube pages. This is the Jayhawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology with music courtesy of bensound.com. Go Jayhawks and good night.